I'm Joe Stornetta, and tonight at Calistoga Speedway, I race my dream.
Joe started racing outlaw karts at the young age of 5 years old. In 2010, Joe Stornetta and his family decided it was time to give spec sprint racing a try. If Joey was racing, you would know that Mom, Karen, was always at the track. In 2012, with those 4 wins, Joe Stornetta won the Pit Stop USA Spec Sprint Championship at Petaluma Speedway. The race prep for the 2015 Louie Vermeil would start 1 week prior to the race. And on September 5th, 2015, 1 week after Joe's 21st birthday, the day had arrived. When you grow up around racing, coming to Calistoga is something very special. After all the preparation was made, arriving at the track, unloading the car, and pushing out across the turn 4 wall into the infield made things feel very real. This would be the day that Joe Stornetta lives and drives his dream. Another talented young man named Chase Johnson is joining Joe Stornetta in the Thompson family racing team in their 2-car entries into the Louie Vermeil Classic. Two very special people now to Joe are Sean and Cindy Thomas for allowing him to drive his dream. Stornetta Senior Joe, what got you and Joey into racing?
Well, followed my dad's career for many, many, many years. You know, ever since I was a baby, I've been coming to Calistoga Speedway and the old Vallejo Speedway back in the hardtop days. He started when he was 18 years old and just followed his career. And once we got to be about 5 years old, somewhere right around there, we went down to Hayward and got my quarter midget license down there. So Dad went ahead and bought some quarter midgets for us boys. And that didn't last too long. We took him out on the street when Pop said not to, and we didn't think he was going to come home early one day, and we got caught. We rolled him in the garage. He sold him to Jeff Gordon's Pop, John Bickford. So we ended up just following my dad's career for quite some time. And then when Joe was born, he's been at a racetrack since he was a baby here at Calistoga Speedway, and I took him one day down to the old Vallejo Speedway, the original Vallejo Speedway. I think they called it Vallejo Speedway 1 or Vallejo Speedway 2, to watch the outlaw karts. And I believe he was 4.5 at the time, and he looked at me and he just said, "Hey Dad, I can do this." And I just went, "I bet you can." And one thing led to another. The following, I believe it was the beginning of the next racing season, went down to Bailey Brothers, bought a car that they had, and stuck him in the car, and it's been nonstop ever since. So it's been about 15 years now that Joe's been racing.
And Joe, we know that Joe Jr. just turned 21, and this is all about Joe racing his dreams at Calistoga Speedway. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, like I said, he's been coming up here since he was a baby. I was coming up here since I was a baby. I mean, we've got long and many nights here, long history. And it was a dream. It's been a dream. And he's been able to fulfill that dream with a lot of very, very nice people and sponsors that have helped him out through his career. Otherwise, this racing is just, you can't do it without help. And we've had some very nice people to help us out. And fortunately, at the beginning of this year, he was able to come up here with a spec sprint right out of the gate. I told him to take it easy, kind of, until he gets to feel the track. And he went out there, and I think he was second or third fast time. Won his first heat race that he has ever in here at the track, and finished second that night. So that was the kicker. That was the kicker for sure. And we got up here one more time after that, did well. And we're here now with the 410, which is the ultimate dream up here. And luckily, Sean Thomas and his wife, Cindy, gave Joe the opportunity to come up here.
Beautiful, Joe. Thanks for letting us know how this all started, and we'll check in with you a little bit later.
Thank you very much.
The time has come to take the 27 car and get it on the hallowed grounds of Calistoga Speedway. Let's hear from one of Joe's closest friends and teammates, Chase Johnson and Colton Slack. Think about driving with Joe Stornetta as a teammate and against him as a competitor on the track.
Oh, it's really cool. Me and Joe have been coming to this race for a long time, really since the first year it started, just camping together, hanging out together. And this is the first year that we're running it together. So definitely really cool and teammates with this. And he's hopping in the 27 car for the night. And yeah, it's really neat.
Excellent. We'll wish you both good luck, and we'll see check up with you later.
Thank you.
Folks, we're here tonight with Colton Slack, who's one of Joey Stornetta's competitors. Colton, what do you think about Joe Stornetta?
He's a great guy, great racer. Love racing with him. On and off the track, he's just a great guy. I love him.
Beautiful. We're looking forward to seeing the 3F out on the track tonight, competing against the 27. We'll see how you guys end up tonight.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thank you.
After a great drive in his heat race and making a last lap pass to go around the outside, Joe Stornetta will make the feature event. Joe takes a minute to think about the night as he's about ready to start his first 410 feature.
Making the transfer position. First drive with the 410 tonight for the milkman, Joe Stornetta. Joe's a Napa boy. Yes, he is. Outside of row number 4 in car number 3F. Good looking brand new race car tonight for this team. And the driver behind the wheel is from Brentwood. It's Colton Slack. The third of the Williams trio goes in the 7th position tonight inside of row number 4. Give some love to Austin Williams. In car number 92, he's from Anaheim, California. This is Jake Swanson.
After starting 9th in tonight's feature event, the Louie Vermeil Classic Saturday night, Joe made about the first 10 laps, hanging in about the 9th and 10th position. Car developed a vibration, and driver thought better to save the equipment and pull the 27 car off into the pit lane. Even though Joe didn't finish the race, starting his first 410 feature main event at Calistoga Speedway was a culmination of 16 years of racing and living his dream. Look for Joe again back at Calistoga Speedway next year for some more exciting action.